What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing back at you with another one. Before we even get started on the video, man, listen, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, man. Come on, support your boy. Help me get up there, bro. We trying to make it. Support me. I do this for you. Now, Canelo Alvarez says he at least has 5 years left in the game, bro. That's a lot of years, bro. And you know what's so crazy about Canelo is to think that, like, bro, the dude, he's only 31 years old, and for him to say that if he retired, like, I'm just being honest, and this goes like this just being 100. If Canelo was to retire right now, he would be a Hall of Famer. He would be a Hall of Famer, but he still he wants to go 5 more years in the game, and I think that's dope. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I think that's dope, bro. And it gives me hope that we're definitely gonna get the fights that we've been asking for, as far as the Charlos, the Benavidez, even the Beterbiews, and then more to come. You know what I'm saying? It's more up and coming stars on the rise. It's a good feeling. Canelo Alvarez, who already has such a great career going along, a few questionable moments. Absolutely, we're not gonna pass that up. A few questionable moments, but bro, all in all, Canelo has so far has had an amazing career, and accomplished so much in just 31 years of age, bro. I'm definitely excited to see what he's gonna do after should he get past Bivol. I just did a video on that. Y'all definitely need to check that video out, because I just being 100. I don't think it's a sure gone fact that Canelo's gonna beat Bivol. I really don't. But should he get past Bivol, and I do expect him to get past Triple G. You know, it opens doors for just endless possibilities. I did hear through the grapevine that late this year he'll be fighting John Ryder, and I think that's just like a stay busy fight, whatever. But you know, it gives me hope that we will at some point get the Benavidez, the Jamal Charlo, even Demetrius Andre at some point. You know, I'm pretty sure Demetrius Andre will follow Canelo wherever the hell he's going. As a matter of fact, I'm sure all these fighters do, because they act like they don't want to create their own legacy, except for David Benavidez. David Benavidez seems like he's the only one that's willing to just create his own legacy, and should he meet Canelo, that's cool. But the rest of these guys, like, it irritates me, because, man, I want them to create their own legacy and just stop waiting on Canelo. It's like we're missing out on so many big fights because these guys are just sitting around waiting on Canelo. Like, create your own legacy. Put yourself in a position of where Canelo has to fight you, bro. Like the great Mike Tyson said, bro, if you can't get the best guy, go for the next best guy. Until the best guy's at a position of where it's like, bro, nah, you gotta fight me, or, you know what I'm saying, you need to fucking retire. Like, that's the way these guys should be. So I definitely it is so many fights that I want to see with these guys in, instead of just waiting on Canelo. We could get Charlo versus Benavidez, Charlo versus Play. Should Charlo move up to 168? If not, Charlo versus Ant. Like, there's so many fights that we could get, bro. Jaime Munguia needs to throw his 9 top level fighting ass in the mix, bro. I mean, I don't know, people give dude a lot of slack, but bro, this dude seriously doesn't fight anybody. I wouldn't be surprised if Jaime Munguia fuck around and fight Shane Mosley Jr. next. I swear I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, you know, I want these guys to fight each other. But as for Canelo, man, that's great news, bro. Like, cause like I said, Canelo could retire anytime and he'll be okay. He's made great money in this sport. He's a sure first ballot Hall of Famer. So he can retire at any point and he'll be good. But he says he still has at least half a decade left, bro. So I'm definitely interested to seeing that, man. He cleared out a division at 168. I would have been, you know, and I give him credit. He's the first person to become undisputed at 168. I would have been even more impressed if he would have done that in the middleweight division. And then, you know, become a first 2-time undisputed champion, bro. Like that would have been amazing. I don't think that he's gonna stay at 175, but that's dangerous for him to go up and down in weight like that. To fluctuate your body like that, that's kind of dangerous. But I don't see him staying at 175. But if he should, that would be amazing if he could, become undisputed at 175. I think that we're in an era, we're in a time right now where undisputed is being pushed more, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a very beautiful thing in boxing, that undisputed is being pushed more, and we are getting these big fights. We have Devin Haney versus George Kambosos, Jermell Charlo versus Castaño 2, and then we have and then possibly these are undisputed fights coming up. Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. These are it's a beautiful thing. Canelo just became undisputed at 168. His last fight against Caleb Plant. The fight was one thing that was funny about that press conference though, was the whole Caleb Plant, when he was speaking, Canelo started smirking. Caleb Plant was like, "You think that's funny?" And Canelo like, "A little bit, a little bit." You think it's funny, motherfucker? Don't say motherfucker, motherfucker. Don't say motherfucker. You think that's funny? A little bit. A little bit. You motherfucker. Don't say motherfucker. Don't talk about my mother. That shit was so funny. Don't talk about my mother. You think that's funny? A little bit. I'm done. I'm done. But nah, man. Listen, this is beautiful, bro. After Canelo, should Canelo get past Dimitri Bivol? I'm telling you right now, if Canelo walks through Dimitri Bivol, bro, if he just walks through this dude with no problem, somebody's getting removed out of my top 10 of all time, bro. I'm just telling you that right now. I don't care what anybody says, bro. I don't care what anybody says. If Canelo just walks through Bivol like it ain't shit, and I can't wait for that fight, because again, I'm going to the movies. Me and my brother Juan the Don. Shout out to Juan when you see this or when you hear this. But we going to the movies to watch that fight. If Canelo walks through Bivol, I swear to God, somebody is getting removed out of my top 10 of all time. I promise you. Cause I don't see that. I think Bivol will beat. I think he can. I'm not gonna say he will beat, but I definitely got this. It's like, for me, it's like a 51-49% fight. And 51 going to Canelo just because of the history of the judges. But I think this is gonna be a tough fight, and I think that Canelo deserves credit for Bivol. Canelo has done some fuck shit in the past. Definitely avoided Demetrius Andrade at 154. If y'all don't believe me, I got proof. The WBO, all I gotta say, WBO, go do your research. Cause when one person had the WBO, Canelo said he wasn't interested in it. Then that same person got stripped. The WBO then gets in the hands of Liam Smith. Canelo then stops fighting at Canelo weight of 155 and moves down to 154 to fight Liam Smith for that same belt that Demetrius Andrade had. But he didn't want to fight Demetrius Andrade when he had that belt at 154. Instead, he chose to fight James Kirkland. See, y'all gotta do your history. I will admit, Canelo has done some fuck shit. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But I'm not finna sit here and deny this man's legacy. Like, this man is not one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time. And you won't either. Cause, I mean, Canelo is the truth. I give him that. But if that man walks through Dimitri Bivol, I promise you, somebody's getting kicked out of my top 10. And I was finna see, and they got lucky, because somebody was finna get kicked out of my top 10 if Manny Pacquiao was to beat Errol Spence. I said that back then. I said if Manny Pacquiao beat Errol Spence, somebody get kicked out of my top 10, but that didn't happen. If Canelo just walks through Dimitri Bivol, and this fight, it has no rehydration clause, no weight stipulations, no nothing. This is at the full 175. If Canelo just walks through Bivol, then bro, somebody get kicked out of my top 10. Cause Canelo's in my top 15. Oh no, top 20. But I'm telling you, man, so I'm excited about this fight. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to your boy. Tell me what you think. What do you think about Canelo's legacy? What do you think about his career? But what do I know?